paso? It's your favorite ASMR QC Makeup Academy ambassador, Queen, Jordan Beatriz Francisca. Hi, how are you? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Me, nada. I'm doing makeup today. And I'm back with you with another video with the QC Makeup Academy's YouTube channel. And we're taking it ASMR style today. In case you haven't already noticed. Okay, so today I'm going to be taking you through an everyday makeup look that I would do using the techniques that I've learned from the feedback that I got from Nathan. Okay, I'm going to take you through my everyday natural beauty look. It's going to be sickening. Get with it, sis. Love ya. Okay, beauties. First and foremost, okay, you need to prime your skin. Because to not prime is a crime, okay? So we need to make sure that we're getting our skin ready for when we actually put on makeup with it, okay? So I got my primer right here, and then I like to put it on the back of my hand. Que soothing. I love the way this primer smells. It smells so good. It makes me feel like I'm at the beach or something. It's been really cold the past couple weeks, so I could really go for a beach trip. You don't want to forget to prime your eyes too, because we're going to start out with the eyes, so we got to make sure they're prepped and ready as well. Apply all over your lid up until you get to your brow bone. Awesome. Great. Now we're all prepped and ready. It's time for a water break. Refreshing. So I got my Pro Artistry QC Makeup Academy palette that I'm going to be using today to do my everyday eye makeup. Look at all those colors. So first and foremost, you want to get a nice base shade that's going to help facilitate the blending of all the different colors that you're going to put on, which isn't going to be a lot of colors, but you want to have a good base. Something that's going to match your skin tone. Get a nice little fluffy little brush and just dip your brush into the shade that you're going to use and apply it on your lid up to your brow. Like is the first point of contact with the brush on your skin is going to be where the most product is placed. So just keep that in mind, because you want to make sure you have a nice evenly distributed application. Awesome. Perfect. Next, you're gonna want to go in with a nice sheer shimmery highlight or shadow to put on your lid and put it on your brow bone underneath your eyebrow, just to give that extra pop and open up your eyes a little bit. Something that's not glittery but shimmery. Shimmer is something that's very, very fine grade, and it's not going to be super heavy. It's going to reflect nicely on the light, and it's going to open up your eyes. So I just use the same brush that I use with the base to go back in with that shimmery shade. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one magical shade that's going to be a really good transitional shade if you're going to add any color for any look. The magical shade that we're going to use is Taupe. And Taupe is a really jack of all trades, because it really does a good job at defining the crease when you put it in your crease. If you put it at the outer corner of your eye and you use it as a drop shadow, it's a really good versatile shade that can be used for just about any skin tone. And like I said, it's a really good facilitator of blending other shades that you might put on. So got a nice clean fluffy brush, and now we're going to go in with the Taupe to define the crease. And when you're defining the crease, you want to use Okay, so you're gonna go in where the bone is at, and you're gonna use it as a guide when you're putting the color on. And then with that same taupe shade, you're gonna go in with a smaller brush like this eensy peensy little brush, and you're gonna go underneath the outer corner of your lower lashes to make a drop shadow effect, which a drop shadow basically is adding a little bit of a darker shadow underneath your lash line. You're underneath your lower lashes to make them appear more full without having to add any additional product on your lashes, though. So you see how I have a little bit of a darker placement underneath my lashes, and now they look full. Well, that's what you're gonna want to do with both eyes, and you want to make sure it's symmetrical, which I still have a problem with doing, so I'm practicing that as well. So I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. So after you get the shadow application done, I like to go in with doing my lashes. So I got my little lash curler here, my QC Makeup Academy lash curler. Thank you very much. Is you're gonna go in, and you're not gonna like crink, crink, crink. You're gonna do nice, soft, gentle pumps on each eyelashes, and the same amount of pumps on each eye to make sure it's evening out and give it a nice flowy look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh la la, she. I got my mascara here, and what we're gonna do, first and foremost, is we're gonna make sure that we have a separate clean spoolie so we can try to rake out any of the excess mascara that we got and also plump them up, okay? And also, when you're working on somebody else, you're gonna always use clean spoolies, but since this is my mascara, it's okay. Don't that sound nice? With the clean spoolie, you're gonna want to go over the top and just twist it to separate the lashes and also get out any excess clumps that you might have your lashes sticking together. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, okay? So don't go anywhere. Okay. So now that we got our eyes done, we're gonna do our eyebrows real quick. With eyebrows, the trick is that you want to get shades that are 1 to 2 shades lighter than your natural hair color. You could use an angle brush with some powder to really get in there and do hair-like strokes, or you can use a pencil. I kind of go back and forth with both, but I'm just gonna use a pencil. Just gonna brush them through real quick to make sure the hairs are not out of whack. The hair-like strokes are what you try to go for. You don't want to go heavy-handed. You want to use a nice, light hair-light strokes. Get cute. So now we're gonna do the face makeup. So this is gonna be super minimal because again, it's like an everyday, daytime kind of look. So if you remember, we already primed our skin, so our skin is good to go. I like to do concealer first. What we're gonna do is we're only gonna conceal parts where we feel like we need it. Everybody has dark circles under their eyes. So what Nathan said to look to see how far your circles go is to look directly into the mirror, tilt your head down, and then see where the shadows form. And that's where you want to lay the concealer and want to draw like a nice line following that shadow and then blending upwards. Since you don't want to use a whole lot of concealer under your eyes, I just like to get it directly from the applicator. So just use the brush. want to get a little bit of powder, and then get a smaller fluffy brush, like so, and then you're gonna get the powder, and then you're just gonna kiss it onto the area that you applied the concealer. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder, and then just tap off the excess, and then just kiss it onto where you set it. So a lot of people also have redness around their nose right here. I definitely do, so I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with my under eyes, but around this area right here. And again, we're going to want to set it again with the powder. So now that we got that area taken care of, we're going to do the rest of the face. So I'm just going to get my little headband real quick so we can get started. So I transformed into a moose. So we got my foundation right here. My foundation right here. Give it a nice shake. We're gonna put it on the back of my hand. Okay. And then I like to start around the perimeter of my face and then make my way inwards. And then don't forget your neck, because your neck, one, your neck is oftentimes going to be out and about too. So if your face isn't matching your neck, then people are going to give you that side eye. Also going to go in with a blush. I like to do cream blushes. So I got my little cream blush right here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to smile. I mean, we should be smiling anyway, but you're going to smile for this. Get the blush, smile, dab it on your cheeks. You want it right on the apple of your cheeks. And then you're going to start blending it in. I like to take the foundation brush that I used to put on my foundation and then just blend it in and then pull it up, 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 up. You want to make a nice Nike swoosh. A nice Nike swoosh. So now look. Now I have some color back into my face. Isn't that cute? So same thing on the other side. We're going to set the makeup with that same powder that we use, the same brightening powder. Get a nice fluffy